Well, hello once again, and welcome to the Bear's Den, my little studio at home. And today I'm going to do something kind of interesting. So I see all these guys doing these unboxing videos on YouTube, and I thought that would be something fun to do today. And I've never done one, so I had ordered something, and this is kind of funny because it's not really music related, but in a way it kind of is. So if you're a musician and you travel all the time, like a lot of us do, sometimes you find that getting good food on the road is healthy and it's not always exactly easy. And I don't really care for eating in restaurants. And I'm kind of partial to my own cooking. There, what can I say? And since I've been 17 years vegan now, as a vegan, that makes it even doubly hard to find things I want to eat on the road. So I thought one of my favorite kitchen utensils at home is my Instant Pot. You can make beans and you can make steamed potatoes and all kinds of incredible stuff. And if you are a carnivore, you can do some incredible pot roasts and that kind of thing as well. So, and soups. Soups are really cool in this. So I thought to myself, hey, I want to get a small travel version of my Instant Pot because the one I've got at home is ginormous. You can just about take a bath in the darn thing. So I was thinking, hey, let's get a smaller one. And the weirdest thing is I've looked around and looked around when I'd be out traveling, different stores, and nobody sells the small version that you can actually get your hands on and look at. So I took a chance and I ordered the small version, which is the 3-quart version, and I've got an either 8 or 10-quart version upstairs. So it just came in today, which is great because I'm leaving for Tennessee and Virginia on Thursday, so I'm going to take it with me. And so I got the thing. And what's funny was it's supposed to be a lot smaller, but they sent it in this huge box. Look at this box. It's like a way big box. Look at this thing. It's massive, right? But you can tell that the pot only goes up to about there in the box. So I'll turn it this way. And in order to open it, I have my, there we go, my karambit. And it's the best utility knife money can buy as far as I'm concerned. But the other thing that's really cool about it is, I've been a knife combat instructor for years and years, so I carry one with me all the time anyhow. So we will do the unboxing today. And if you see that black tape, that's Amazon tape because I'm an Amazonian when it comes to shopping. Definitely buy stuff from there. Walmart too. I'm kind of a Walmart and Amazonian. I'm actually excited about this, believe it or not, because I've been wanting this for a long time. And there's yet another box. What do we have in here? Okay. Paper. All right. Now, the neat thing about it is, put this back over here. See, so like I told you, it's mostly box, or at least a lot of box space there. Let's see here. It's heavy, which is typical for an Instant Pot. They tend to be rather weighty. I have a nice box now. I can give that to somebody for Christmas this next year. All right. Now, it has this little thing on there. See that? And let's see. I'm pretty excited about this. All right. Oh, it has a handle on the box. That's nifty. I like that word, nifty. I used to have somebody that I was related to that hated that word and made me like using it even more. Isn't that awful? Well, it's kind of fun to pick on people sometimes, as long as it's in good fun, right? All right. Look at that. And there it is. Kind of excited. So it's a pressure cooker, if you don't know what these are. They're pretty awesome because you can use them to make rice, like a rice cooker. You can also use them to make stews, like a crock pot. They'll work as a crock pot. They do all kinds of amazing things. But the neat thing about it is, they're that pressure cooking thing. So you can cook beans in this in about 45 to 50 minutes, so less than an hour. And we all know that properly cooked beans takes all day, right? Now, I will tell you a little secret. And that is that, personally, getting started book. Don't really need that because I've been using these things for years. The one thing I find to be very interesting when it comes to this kind of thing is that once you do this a lot and cook with one of these, you find out things that you discover on your own. You go, oh, look at there, it's a computer power cable. Perfect. Every musician's got 100 of those things laying around anyhow. But you'll find that cooking the beans for a couple hours makes them fall apart. So that's the best way to go. Even though you can get away with it doing it for an hour. Now, here's the best part. Look how small this thing is. It's teeny weeny. It's awesome. Look at that thing. So there it is. Now I'm even more excited now because it's tiny. All right. So I know nobody knows about this, but except for the guys in the band. I've got a small suitcase. It's an over-the-shoulder duffel, and it will hold a rice cooker and rice and all kinds of stuff, so I can cook in my room because I really don't like going to restaurants. But what's funny about all that is that this thing is not hardly any bigger than my rice cooker, so it can go in the same suitcase. It's a little heavier though. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this little guy. Now, when you take that off, you'll look. It has a trivet. There's a trivet in here. All right. That's awesome. So if you're like me, I'm one of those guys who loves potatoes, right? So I love baked potatoes, but I love steamed potatoes even more. And check it out. It's a little mini trivet to go in here. Some kind of a warning label. That's in French, I believe. Could be Spanish. Heck, I don't know. I struggle enough to speak English. So, this is the 3-quart version. See? It's the same size pot as you would find in your average rice cooker. This is an incredibly wonderful thing. I know I probably seem way more excited about it than what I should be. But I absolutely love it. All right. So this little pot is heavy duty. I mean, you could just about knock out an ox or a gorilla with this thing. And then here, if you look at that, see, it has a little heat button in the middle there where you make contact and get your ceramic coil in there. All right. And your trivet goes on its little legs that go down in there. All right. And last but not least, the lid, which is really heavy duty. And these are really cool. So what they do, they've got a little sensor thing on them too. So when you put them on, they go on like this, and then they turn and lock. And once they're locked, buddy, they're there. So what's really neat about that, and this is your steam cap right here, and there's a little button here, and you release, okay? So how it works is you put something in there, you put it on, set it on pressure cook, and then it comes up to pressure. This little guy right here, that little silver thing, it'll pop up, letting you know that it has achieved pressure. Now, you don't want to open it up while it's under pressure, because that would be a calamity. So, but the nice thing about that is, it really won't let you, if it's like the big one I've got. I mean, once it locks in under that pressure, you're not going to turn it. And the cool thing about it is if you want to release it, you've got a release switch like that, and you go, psh, and you hear it hissing. And once it does that, it'll hiss, and you'll see all the steam coming out of there. This is your pressure controller. Basically, this little thing is like weighted, and it controls how much steam pressure is allowed in there. But once you hit this, it actually causes this little guy to come up and pop over. Steam comes off, and once it quits hissing, you can pop that lid off, and it'll even signal. It'll let's see, what is it? It's like it's a B scale. I was sitting there thinking, yeah. It'll put like a little scale for you. You hear a musical scale telling you that it is ready to open. So anyhow, so there we go, y'all. My brand new 3-quart mini Instant Pot. I am a happy camper. You'd think I just got a new guitar or violin. All right. If I don't forget, I'll try to do maybe a follow-up video later to let you know how well it works whenever I was out on the road. In fact, I might even try it out tonight just to make something in here to see how well it works. All right, y'all have a good night.